Have you ever seen Adob-O Meatballs? Well, that's what we're making today. I think you're gonna like it. Check it out. We're gonna use a bunch of our adobo seasoning. Look at this, you guys. It's the real herbs and spices made with the right amount of sea salt. So we're gonna sprinkle generously and get this flavor cooked right into this meatball. Now we sprinkle generously, do this. I'm gonna go in with about 1 cup of some panko breadcrumbs. That looks about like 1 cup. Next up, you're gonna need some eggs. 1, 2, 3. I've never been good at cracking eggs. Next up, 1 little bushel of green onion. Cut the ends off and we're gonna fine dice them. Till we get to about right there. You can save that for later or feed it to the rabbits. Add our green onions in. Now we're simply gonna give it a mix. If you like green onions and adobo, this smells amazing right now. Now we got our meat all mixed up, start making your little meatballs. Get these spaced out. We have not turned our pan on yet. And we're gonna start out by just turning this onto a medium temperature. So we're gonna fire it up. We're gonna give them just a little bit of oil just to help get them going. You can even give it a little shake, just like that. Now let them cook. All right, it has been 4 minutes exactly since I turned this on. So we're gonna give it a little shake. Give them a little flip. Let them keep cooking. All right, it's been 2 more minutes. We're gonna give them another flip. All right, it's been another 2 minutes. We'll give it 1 last little flip so we get each side with a little sear on it. All right, you guys, it's been 10 minutes and we got a sear on every side. So this is what we're gonna do next. We're gonna set this to the side. We're gonna get all our meatballs, look at that, every one of them perfectly seared. We're gonna go on and turn our pan off for a minute. All right, meatballs set to the side. Now we're gonna make our sauce for these to simmer in. We got rid of the grease, but we're saving all that stuff. Now, let's make the sauce. First step, soy sauce. We're gonna do about 1/3 of a cup. Now you want some white vinegar, regular old white vinegar. We're gonna do about the same, about 1/3 of a cup. Now you got that salt and that tang, you need to sweeten it up with some brown sugar. We're gonna go in with about 2/3 of a cup. Get you a couple bay leaves, drop those in. Now we're gonna add 1 white onion, sliced long ways like that. Add that in. Now we're gonna turn this back to a medium temperature. We're gonna get this sauce all brought together. I think we want a little bit more sauce, so we're gonna add a little bit more soy sauce and a little bit more vinegar and a little bit more brown sugar. Sweeten it up. Don't forget, more adobo. All right, now we got our sauce all brought back to a temperature. Let's give it a little taste test. That vinegar will get you. Oh yeah, now it's ready. I am gonna show you one thing. I'm gonna sacrifice one of these just to show you guys that is not fully done in the middle. It still needs to be cooked. So now we're gonna add these in and we're gonna let them simmer in this sauce for the next 10 minutes or so. Now, we're gonna put this lid on and turn this down to a low and just let them simmer, soak up that flavor. We'll give them a toss here in a few minutes and just keep kind of turning them and let them soak in all that flavor. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. Look at that. We're just gonna give them a little flip and let them keep cooking. All right, my friends, look at this. It's been another 5 minutes or so. We're just gonna give them a little flip once again. Just keep them rotating in that sauce. Now we're gonna leave the lid off. We're gonna let this thicken up just a little bit. All right, my friends, look at these meatballs. They've sat here uncovered for about 10 minutes. So this was only about 30-minute total cook time. But look at those meatballs, my friends. Look at that. All right, so now let's plate this up. Look at that, we got our rice. We got some happy little trees, like Bob Ross would say. Let's throw on our meatballs. Let's do 3 of them. It's time for the most important part. Gotta get the juice. Here we go. Going right over the rice, right over that broccoli. One more time, right over the broccoli, over the rice, and over the meatball. This smells absolutely amazing. It's time to get a bite. Let's go in and cut one of these bad boys right down the middle. Is it juicy? Looks juicy. Adobo, yeah. Wow, that is flavor packed. The Filipino style adobo chicken made into a meatball. Try it. You can thank me later. Yum, yum, get you some. Wow, I'll be taking that with me.